Okay. Again, I like to say good morning, everyone, and welcome everyone. And we strengthen our beautiful motivation and attitude, and that is really the foundation of the practice or the teach. Our practice and our teaching, and that is our path and the direction. That is our practices and the teaching and the direction, and that will be our result and the goal, achievement will be that. And that is good motivation. Good motivation is joy and appreciation, bodhicitta, purity, understanding of the nature, or purity of the realizations. That is what it is. And then with the devotions, all combined, that very, as I said, that very is our path and our practices. That very is our goal and achievement. And it's simple to tell again, that is Buddha nature. That is how we're going to discover. This discovering is not just begin later. This discovering begins right now with our self. Therefore, we call, as known as in teaching, practitioners. We're practicing glorifying our beauty in our nature. And you know that, and I know, and this is what, not just knowing is enough, we're trying to activate that. Activate that midst of all these fabrications, dualities, and emotions, this raging fire every direction, so that we are kind of midst of that. They are not really important. They're not beneficial. They're not beneficial. In fact, you all know these emotions, the disturbances. Disturbing our joy and peace, happiness, and the joy and the peace and happiness of our friend, our family, our neighbors, and then everyone. So it's not really doing any good things. Therefore, with our intelligence, we are beautiful human beings with beautiful intelligence. Therefore, we should make the difference ourselves. That started with our beautiful motivation. I said, motivation is everything. So therefore, we just really ignited these qualities. And if that we ignited that beautiful qualities, that will transcend all things. When we increase in the joy and the appreciation, that will transcend and remove, dispel the suffering, sadness, and as well as miserable. It really will dispel it. Dispel. It will dispel. That is the most powerful remedies. We are having big emotions such as anger and jealousy and hatred, thought and worry and stressful and depression and all those anxiety and all that. If we bring again the joy and appreciation and the bodhicitta, really it will subside. Freedom is not just telling the story of the fairy story of the other side of the world or the planet. I'm talking that with our own experience. This is nugget. This is the truth. Truth. This will create healings. Our emotion scars. All those psychological troubles, problems we have. Really, it will heal. It will cleanse. It will that is known as purifications. That is known as purifying, removing obscurations. Those are known. We have to be practical, not looking the other direction. That we've been doing according to Buddha teaching. From the beginning time, we're looking almost the time, always in the wrong directions, and thinking of the solutions and all that things. But real solution comes with our heart, your heart, with my heart, with this motivation. With knowing thatly, therefore, all the equipments, all the beautiful things is right with us, with you, and with me. Joy and appreciation. It's not going to have to go in somewhere and search in this and that. It's right with us, right with you. Ignite that, switch on that, switch on that. Joy and appreciation. And bodhicitta, kindness, compassion for all living beings, really wishing, sincerely. No one is sentient beings like to be suffered. bad and the difficulties. Same as like me. Me, I don't like to be suffered. Don't like to be upset. I don't like to have pains. It's the same. Whether they can see clearly or can't see. The feeling is the same. Feeling is the same. Pain is going through the same. This is like, and that we can see. For example, the animal, all those, we kind of superpowers, we kind of take advantages. How much they're scared. How much they're really in the trouble. That we see. Pain is the same. Feeling is the same. Therefore, when we practice Dharma, bring more compassion, more love, more kindness. And that is also we glorify our goodness, our beautiful, your beautiful, my beautiful. And we benefit. We're clearing our path in the directions, our destination. Our destination. Destination, maybe we don't know exactly where we're going. We don't see the future clearly that. But if we make bright now, now will move continually to the now. Today is now, but this today will move tomorrow. Tomorrow will be bright. Tomorrow will be bright. Continually shine that. We're clearing the path as we move and brighten our as we move. Then completely brilliant, great. That is known as enlightenment, Buddhahood. So therefore, again, we talk about the motivation, we strengthen this motivation, all this, but it's not just once in a while or the beginning of the practice. If we can keep these motivations throughout the day and the night, really, that is the most powerful practices. The whole practice and the teachings of the, such as the Vajrayana teaching or Dzogchen teachings, the Mahamudra teaching and the Madhyamaka teaching become so powerful, so rich, so powerful. It just glorifies that. And that's what these great beings such as Buddha and Guru Padma, all those great masters. So follow that footsteps with that. So with those understanding, and then again we move to the end. With the purity understanding and the devotions, we move to the teaching. Again, teaching that principle teaching of the aspects. Again, we go